Is it more than that?
I think it's more than that, especially against the Hylos, against the Uranus, the big tanky
Wow,
boys.
yeah.
And no one that can jump into the felder is a very good pick, but Geek Fam answer with the Clot that can goes in, focus on the Flair, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting
And they also
match.
have a Harley, so
Yeah, and they also have Harley.
You know, a boy still needs to be, or rather, Okir, sorry, still needs to be up on his feet. But yeah, it does make sense. You have a Marcel debuff with the mini stuns, and then you have a Valier slow. I don't want to play that game, Lonnie. I don't want to.
It's going to be tough. You know, if you're playing in a high-lows, if you're playing that is just walking practically, the Valier is going to just harass you a lot of time. So let's see here, right? I like the drafts actually from the side of NAVI and Geek Fam. So both teams here are playing a good chess match. I want to see the execution though.
Well, let's see. Time to go to the Land of Dawn. They played Child's Games a few hours ago. Now they have to play the real match. It is Geek Fam against NAVI. No hide and seek. No games of chances. It's all about conviction.
Ooh, APHRO is just gonna be annoying with Marcel. Just, you know,
Is it the new Hilda type of deal when you're up against know, assassins?
he's very good at screening. He's very good at mirroring the enemy jungler, the enemy mid laners, you know. That's why it's very, very annoying, especially with the ult now. Not having to be a double-edged sword is very good. But this laning phase, yeah, that hard changes kind of you can see like a little bit less damage in the explosion, but in the late game, the Harriet will hit harder right now.
Yeah, contesting gold crab will be important, right? It's gonna be one of the main factors of why you're gonna pick Harriet too. Because back then, the only ones that can really heavily contest this is gonna be the Granger. And now it's the Harriet. Aside from the Harriet, what do you think can go toe-to-toe against the Harriet to contest the gold crab?
Ooh, I think it's hard right now because the damage boost is really apparent. And yeah, but look at the mid lane, Ukir and APHRO just poking around. Oh, very good poke by a boy actually.
Zara jumping in. That's the tease right there. Both teams here just playing it slow, right? Just teasing each other in the early stages of the game. That's going to be Shive collecting the gold crab as expected on a Harriet.
Yep, expected. Emblems by Bayou. So look at the Marcel with QC and then the agility and the wilderness blessing. It's all about movement for the Marcel.
It's just you want to be agile, you want to be running around the map, and look at the Clot. Doesn't matter that the Clot has the mana right now. He doesn't care because, yeah, the emblem gives you sustainably that you need to survive in the lane.
When pinned down, you have the option of the Blazing Duet, and the Fighter Emblem really, really replenishes your health. But now the real deal will come in. Oh, Karss? What?
Terrified. He will be taken down. That's going to be first blood for the debutant Nazara. Welcome to the MPL stage, and you're very also able to collect the turtle. A reposition here is NAVI. They realize that they are a man down, but they still claim the turtle.
Nazara's maiden kill in MPL ID. Welcome to the big leagues. And now, it seems like Nazara is very comfortable playing this Harley.
It's a very good punish on Karss. You wanted the level 4 in the mid lane to be joining in the turtle fight because if he's laning with the Uranus, he will just be followed around getting poked. So he decided to go to mid lane to get the level 4, but a very good punish by Geek Fam.
Yeah. And it seems like, as of now, nothing can really catch the Harley. Unless, you know, the Marcel gets the golden hour and then really spaces himself better towards the Harley. At least they're enabling Android to kind of farm a bunch because there isn't really a threat. Maybe the Hylos, but then again, not as suppressive as you would say a Hilda. A boy has the Valier ultimate. This is very good now because that ult will give him freedom of movement when he will be pinned down later on with the anti-CC.
And also it's a Purify. Basically you have a Purify and a Flicker for a boy in this game. And yeah, APHRO just being annoying, running around, but I can see why this Geek Fam composition works because the Uranus and the Hylos, you really need to give everything to kill them both. And it gives the Harley the freedom to just roam around, trade around, you know, maybe pressuring the gold lane later. So yeah, it's a very, very good composition.
Yep, it's a zigzag in the talent predictions by GoPay. So it's Geek Fam NAVI, Geek Fam NAVI, Geek Fam NAVI.
That's a 3 for 3 at least.
3 for 3, yeah, we're tied, But at least KB is, as usual, always. The MVP is the coach. And so far, I think the pressure still kind of mounts towards NAVI because they need to maximize this Marcel again.
APHRO got it. Yeah, should be fine for now as you're about to shift our focus towards the next turtle.
Yep.
It's a very good poke. Oh, Nazar is playing the Harley really well. Because if you're playing Harley, you just wanna poke and make the numbers advantage during the objective fight, and that's what he did basically in this turtle fight. That's why it's an easy turtle for Geek, free turtle.
Oi. Whatever happened to Lyoni there, but turtle will be slain by Nazara.
Yep, it's a very smart move by Beloy because they know if Karss join the turtle fight, it's gonna be annoying for Geek Fam, and that's why Beloy, his job is just to meet our Karss, just stay close to Karss, and it works out. It's a free turtle for Geek Fam.
He has the Genius one completed, skipping entirely his boots. Meanwhile, Andorio is going the James Pangs route with the Fury Hammer and the Sky Piercer. But you would expect these two to kind of be more aggressive, right? But you can't really do that in this composition because, again, the Harley will be much of a threat to you. The Valentina as well. Very oppressive. Radiant armor completed by Karss. That's going to be very important because, again, the magic damage is very annoying to deal with.
And yeah, this game, I think, is very slow. Slow tempo. Wait a minute.
Oh, Shive all alone here. Pops the flicker. Got the clear as well, but in the bottom side, I believe, or mid lane, it's an off-cam kill towards Lyoni.
Yeah, Lyoni had to fall there, giving the kill to Karss. Is this going to be of any significance then? That's one kill. Because we've seen Karss being able to carry with the Phobias.
I think it's just Beloy being Beloy, He's ramping up his passive.
Yeah, the 06 passive.
The 06, 07 passive.
Yep. He needs that to really function and go online. Andorio still without a kill. And he has the Sky Piercer completed. So now I think will be the perfect time if NAVI really wants to make a move. We haven't even seen the golden hour being popped by APHRO. But then again, if they do that, they kind of need that quick burst. Who's going to be that main burst from NAVI?
I think the main burst, I think they don't have the main burst because they are more DPS with Shive with the Zaman Force and also the Ukir with the pokes, with the first skill and the second skill. Wait a minute, a big fight.
Yeah, a potential first 5v5 here. Worst pathway popped. Now NAVI repositioned as the turtle will spawn. That's going to be Lyoni taken very low. Karss now repositioning towards the backside as Geek Fam looking at their health. They are way much lower. APHRO still able to get out. Andorio finds the turtle. That's going to be Blazing Duet from Kenzie. Looking forward to launch towards APHRO. Now he is stunned! Oh! The BMI was a death trap as NAVI claims the turtle and claims Kenzie as well.
Good shove from Karss, and that was them winning a fight without using the golden hour. It's just the movement from the Marcel really slowing them down. KennzyySkie got overzealous with the Blazing Duet. That was only against APHRO, so even if he got the kill and died at the end of the day, that wouldn't have been that valuable too.
Another fight.
Geek Fam looking for a counterplay. Glorious pathway towards the back. NAVI, great recovery.
Oh man, I mean, Geek Fam, I think it's a little bit miscommunication because I think Geek Fam just wanna slow down NAVI so that Nazara can get the tower mid, the first tower mid that can open up the map more for Geek Fam. But yeah, I think it's a bit of overzealous by KennzyySkie, Blazing Duet in without any follow-up. But yeah, this is the in-game equipment by Dunia Games. The Sky Pierce are already done, but Under is still 0-0-0. And the Thunder Belt is a very important item for the Marcel.
Yeah, because every time the passive procs gives you the Thunder Belt scale, and then you kind of scale with that HP as well. Or rather the defense. Yeah, the HP into the defense. But the health damage is starting to show, at least from Sive. He has the Starlium sight completed, and then the Feather of Heaven. The Starlium sight buff, very strong. What can you say about this?
I think it brings back, wait a minute, APHRO looking for something.
Oh boy.
Just a poke. Yeah. Just playing around, Marcel just loves to just run around in the river, photographing, anyone.
Graduation.
Graduation, yeah. But the Starlium side, from the 5-second passive to 1.5-second passive, it's huge. Because it brings back the damage, the true damage, much faster, much quicker, and it gives more damage for the Harith. And now we are looking for the Lord control right now.
Yeah, Nazara is still down bottom. Lightning Truncheon completed. And they're going to scale up towards the Lord. They're going to screen with Karss in the front line.
Yeah, now we're looking to burst the Lord here as Geek Fam is looking to collect information now with Frozen Moment already. Karss trying to zone out members of Geek Fam. That's going to be golden hour used. Andorio collects the Lord, no problem now. Do they want to fight? The answer is yes. Lyoni taken down. It's a 5v4 as NAVI will take the Newt. and a kill as well. Now they look to seek the mid lane turret. Oh my goodness, damage! As Andoria finds an angle to claim the double.
Beautiful movement there from APHRO, slithering in. Oh, Nazara.
This might be an overheat here from Nazara.
Okay.
Very low. Oh my goodness, great body block. Kenzie has a blazing duet. Hey boy! Will not survive, but Kenzie finds a compensation there on a kill on towards Ukir.
Oh man, I mean NAVI, they're so decisive today. I feel like they know Geek has a long lane, they want to just stall, create pressure, but Jiizee.
Oh. Stall, that's APHRO actually overextending. That's gonna be a quick punish, easy punish from the Geeks.
He got overzealous, I think. He was quite enthusiastic because he saw what he was able to do with the frozen moment, just moving around very, very quickly. Ukir though with the Ice Queen Swan, this is gonna add even more CC towards the Geek fam. At least the slows, and then you have the mini stuns as well. But hey, you're playing a Uranus, so at least for the Uranus, but for the others, it's gonna be hell.
Especially Lyoni.
Yeah.
He will be having a hard time with Ukir finishing up the Ice Queen one. But yeah. Ooh, right when I say they're being decisive, APHRO just did that. Do I have the caster curse right now?
I think you do. it's the ex-coach curse.
Ex-coach.
Gonna curse ONIC as well after this, and maybe even Bigatron.
And Jiizee finishing his Holy Crystal is a very, very huge power spike for the Harith right now.
Yep, the Holy Crystal will be very holy for NAVI. They haven't really been able to crack down the Holy Shields, at least. But the Lord was able to do some damage up top. And now, for Geek fam, how do they really crawl back into this game? Because we do see the only ones that can dive is obviously the Claude with the Harley. But then you can't really reach Ukir because he's playing far back. And then you have the Marcel just covering for the Tuyo and even the Valier.
I think for Geek fam, it's pretty hard because they need to look for an angle of flanks, maybe from Nazara and also the KennzyySkie with Beloy maybe. But with the Marcel, with the Golden Hour, it will stop all the flanks that Geek fam will try to do.
That'll be hard. But yeah, go on.
It's full control now for NAVI. Like APHRO just running around, you know, being annoying. Ando finish up his Queen Swings.
Hold on. He was so behind, and now he has 4 items ahead of Nazara with only 2. I do understand. Harley's items are very expensive.
Yeah.
But still, the Suyo now with 2 Sky Piercer stacks, rather 20 stacks. Divine Glaive at least for Nazara. Nazara, we haven't really been able to see him, you know, find the assassinations because it is very hard to access the backline, like I said. 1v1 up top might happen, but I think Andoria is going to be a bit, you know, yeah, he's going to be fine. He's going to distance himself. Chastise for Marcel completed.
Oh, and Kenzie is showing himself in bottom lane.
Yeah, rush this.
Navi's gonna pull the trigger here without the Claude. I think they can commit on towards the Lord. That's gonna be a turret though, taken down the bottom side of the map. Kenzie looking for a flank. Golden Hour will find 2, but that's just gonna be a quick collect on that Lord. Geek fam looking to reposition. That's a quick stopper from that Valier. Navi looking for an angle to counter engage, but seems like with the repositions, Geek fam doesn't want your business. That's gonna be damage from that Harley. Not enough though. Again, Navi very, very good in executing neutral objective takes.
Good Golden Hour to stop Nazara from accessing the Lord Pit. But look at that stun and the slow from the Valier. It stopped 4 people simultaneously.
Yeah. It's annoying, like playing Valier when the Valier's not behind. It's like this. It's very, very annoying. Especially with the Ice Queen one finish very, very early too, and Marcel. Flicker out, you know, because he cannot sustain the damage.
Yeah, that's a valuable resource spent. The mid turret will be taken down here. And Geek fam, they will take it down. A moment of breather, Nazara. That's gonna be the hat trick used. Not enough damage, I feel like here from the side of Geek fam yet.
Yep. Feels like a slow burn game. And that's gonna be a slow, painful death for Geek fam if they don't hold this base.
Under the turret, they want to see here. They want to take the turret top lane. And it feels like so far, Geek fam will be able to defend it.
Very confident from Jiizee there.
Yep. I mean, that's the new Harith. That's the buff. He's feeling it.
But a lot of damage indeed.
The Bloodwing finish by Ukir is gonna be very, very, you know, tanky and also annoying. and the damage is already enough with Shive too. I think this fella is a very, very good pick in the draft. But yeah, but as you can see, the golden hour, it's so annoying right now. Karss was always inside the golden hour, but with the passive, he just can just run around, you know, just position himself better. But because before the patch, before this patch, if you're inside the golden hour, you're cooked basically. But right now, you can do anything inside the golden hour with the shield. Oh, Beloy.
Towards pathway towards the back. Immobilized here. Lyoni revitalized pop. Stunned! Isolated basically, and NAVI. What a call to take Beloy down.
And Azara is trying to pick up scraps of what's left from Geek. Look at him just pushing the wave up top. At least create a pressure so that NAVI can't really capitalize on more things in the land of Dawn. But will this Claude be a saving grace for Geek fam that can hold any longer?
Ooh, I still maybe can, but again, the golden hour, especially right now when the teammates, you know, when your teammates can just go away from the golden hour with the shield, it's so hard to play with the Claude, especially when you're like trying to blazing duet and you just got caught inside the golden hour. Oh, it's tough. It's really, really tough for Geek fam right now.
A lot of ways to cancel the blazing duet. One of them is the golden hour. Does the mini stun cancel the blazing duet?
Nah, you need to knock up Ursa.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's see. They're gonna fight for the Lord. And a boy has the Suyo ult. Looking for the Soul Sever? Is that gonna be the case?
This is looking for the poke. And also the extra dash.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, Nazar?
Oh, Nandoryu finds the Lord. They want to fight this time around. Geek fam, oh, 2 members now very stuck. Revitalized pop, but Lyoni, same story, will be taken down. And NAVI, oh, Nazara, all alone here, still looking for an angle. That's APHRO. Finding an angle. Oh, I think that's a bad call right there. Going back, and that's going to be his first death here. And Geek fam again, just losing out on momentum.
I've never seen a Suyo wanting to voluntarily chase a Harley. And that was Nandoryu knowing, well, he's 4-0. He has 30 Sky Piercer stacks, 40 now with that 1 kill towards Azara. Obviously, as the Harley, you're going to go back to the circus.
And I think, is it over though for Geek fam?
Yeah, let's see.
I don't think they can defend this.
I don't think so as well, Marcel. Stunned Nandoryu at that to the stack. And that's going to be the turret taken down, the base now being the main target. But Lyoni taken down again. And ladies and gentlemen, NAVI claimed first game in a very dominating fashion.
That was very, very quick from NAVI. Woo. One of the most convincing games they've played all season long. Against a wounded Geek fam, they take game 1. 1-0. Up against Geek. And NAVI showing once again signs of life. And the quality of the draft was just very solid.
I think the difference maker is in the draft. Like, I think Coach Reinhardt really nailed it in this new patch. Like, knowing what's prio, knowing what's good, knowing what's changes. The Harriet is just so good at controlling the gold crap right now. Like,